Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa. Mic check, clean and clear. No hiss, no buzz, just you in my ear. You lean on the wall, smile like you know every little secret how the night will go. Sabrina says it all facts, no fiction. Every word she drop, pure, no addiction. She keep it real, steady like a drum. Mic check, no static, truth on your tongue. Sabrina says it all facts, no fiction. When you speak my name, I know your conviction. Yeah, you call my bluff in the middle of the crowd. One soft sentence cutting through loud. You don't dress it up, you don't paint it gold. Just straight from the heart, same way you told. Sabrina says it all facts, no fiction. Oh yeah, every word she drop, pure, no addiction. She keep it real, steady like a drum. Mic check, no static, truth on your tongue. Sabrina says it all facts, no fiction. When you look my way, I feel your conviction. No filter, no mask, just your tone, your laugh. You could break me in half with one honest paragraph. Whoa, mic check, I'm ready for the fall. Cause when the world starts lying, you still tell it all. Sabrina says it all facts, no fiction. Every word she drop, pure, no addiction. She keep it real, steady like a drum. Mic check, no static, truth on your tongue. Sabrina says it all facts, no fiction. And I believe you, girl. That's my one addiction.
Let me get over here. Y'all know I'm gonna run a couple more. I'm gonna just run just one more. Cause that's what I'm here for. Listen, y'all leave me alone. Cause I just want to cut up just a little bit before I talk about my topic for today. Just a little bit down, just a little. Cause I ain't got no crayons. I ain't gotta act right. Turn it up. There you go.
I'ma put it all together. I don't know who that is, cause Blue Child, say their names. I told Lear for keep it on the playground. I've tried and I can't. I researched it. I'ma put it all together. Not you scared? Are you okay?
Listen, y'all can't tell me shit. Y'all can't tell me nothing. This my new sports music. I don't care what y'all say. This my shit. It even got it in the lady voice. Hold on.
I'ma put it all together.
Ooh.
I don't know who that is, cause Blue Child, say their names. I told Leah not before, keep it on the playground. I've tried, and I can't. I researched it, I can't. I'ma put it all together. What you scared? Are you okay? On the game right?
Let me tell y'all, YouTube is so messy. YouTube is messy. Why would they let me take a video and make a song out the video? But I love it. It's a part of my topic for today. And, I've been in people's bushes and just listening to the hoopla and all of the malarkey here on social media. First, let me give a little bit of a shout out this morning. I don't want to take up too much of my time doing that, but for the few people that did come in and say hello, I appreciate that. Please hit that like button. We got Scorpio Stings, Miss Divine, and my brother Terry in the building. They were the first to comment and say, hey. Now, y'all know when I come on here to cut up, it's usually, a little teaching moment. I try not to make it funny because I'm supposed to be serious. I got to be serious. But in this moment, I'm going to do a little bit of both. Now, I can't help it. I've come to the part of really rebranding who I am. And I've come to know me as somebody that just can't let hypocrisy go. I can't let people just come out here and just tell people anything. I have to clock the T. And maybe that's toxic, right? I probably shouldn't be doing that. Probably shouldn't even give a damn. But I do. I do. And the reason I do is because younger people out here really don't know. A lot of them don't know. And so when they do come to know, I want them to know the truth and the facts, whether that's through messy talk like what I'm about to do, or whether that's through somebody talking with some sense. I came across a hypocritical thinker this morning, very strange energy vampire. They are always up 2:30 in the damn morning. They should be somewhere sleep with their behind, you know, hugged up and cuddled up with a long and strong. But unfortunately, not everybody is able. Favor ain't fair. Okay, everybody can't sleep next to their man and play footsie under the same cover. And I was just talking to my man, excuse me, this morning about that. I said, babe, could you imagine sleeping next to me and I can't touch your feet or touch your toes and you're not even under the same cover? And he was like, what? Like that don't even make sense. Why would I not want to touch your feet and be able to touch you while I'm asleep? I said, people that say they have the most perfect relationships tend to not do that. And I want us to be able to have a perfect relationship. So I want to make sure I'm taking advice from somebody that knows, right? Because I said, well, damn, maybe me and you should go and get like these twin bed things. I heard that they are the new rave right now. We should go get a twin bed and we can put separate covers on these beds. And you sleep on your side and I sleep on my side. And that way, I can like go live like the rest of these successful people. Cause they say successful people, you want to emulate after them. So I said, I want to be able to get up and go live 1:30 and 2:30 in the morning. And he just simply let me know, you can do that. You just won't be my woman doing that. And I was like, well, damn. Wait, I thought I had free will in this relationship. Why I can't get up and go live at 1 and 2:30 in the damn morning? And so maybe I might have to call his mama because he didn't agree. So I'm gonna have to call his mama and call my mama and call my stepmama, even my auntie, and just see what they think, right? Because I just really want to make sure that we're doing that whole relationship thing right. Since people come out here and claim that they can give advice. Now, let's get even messier. I was in this hypocritical thinker's bushes, right? And every time I'm in the bushes, I always clock something I really should not be clocking. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of clocking stuff I ain't got no business, but I find it fun. Especially when what I clock is true. I mean, I'm not out here lying on nobody. I'm not out here making up nothing on nobody. I am simply just showing y'all the bull crap that I see out here on the regular. Now, I am not going to put this hypocritical thinker on my channel because I just don't want to scare anybody in this live. However, I do have a voice that I'm going to play. And I'm just going to show people how easy it is to come out here and spew nonsense. And then in that same breath, turn around and do what they just said is unbecoming. Let's get into it. Yes, ma'am, I'm crazy. Michelle, I ain't got no damn business doing the stuff I do. I just do it. Y'all didn't get me no crayons. You see, I set a goal. Ain't nobody trying to help me buy no crayons, and that's why I'm just gonna come out here and cut up until y'all do. I ain't begging nobody because I really don't know how to beg, and I ain't asking nobody to do nothing for me now. But what I'm saying is, if you support the channel, you'll buy me some crayons. Point blank. Period. Crayola with the sharp no in the back. Thank you. 64. All the different shades of brown. Thank you. Free says Sabrina, let me clock out to lunch. I showed did and did. She said, "Cause I knew it. I knew it too, boo. I knew it with my baby. Cause her baby ain't like my baby." Cause see, my baby got that soul laugh. My baby got that soul laugh. Now let's get into it. Now, this hypocritical thinker, I want to give grace so bad. I swear I do. From one scorp to another, I want to show grace. I don't want to be the November one that always got to come out here and show people truth. People come out here and they speak and they'll swear shit on their children. I swear to God, I'm a grandchildren on my roaches in the bed bugs. They'll swear on everybody but the child of God. The only thing is, I like to show the truth so that people understand and they follow me. Now, if you've been in Jean's chat, if you've been in Gossip's chat, if you've been in any of these people that have been clocking tea, then you'll know exactly where I'm going. Let's get into this first piece of this audio. hmm Go ahead and get your lunch, get you a sandwich. This is not a sub live. So, if you go to Subway, that's your damn business. If you write your own name on your sandwich, that's your business. Okay. Don't get mad at the viewers that are in my chat. Don't even look at them. You shouldn't even have the chat open unless you're able to comment. Let me make sure I do that disclaimer really, really quick. Okay. Terry, you are my mod that's in here. Can you please put a disclaimer in here that says you are allowed to use your remote control if this channel is not showing the content that you're interested in? You are allowed to hop your head ass up and leave. Nobody can tell you can't be in this chat. You can say what you want to say in the chat. The only person that's restricting you is YouTube and their guidelines. If you're cussing and carrying on, they're not going to show your comment. Okay. Clean it up a little bit. Come over here and talk to me like you got some sense. Now you can throw some jokes and do what you want, but you just got to act like you got some sense in this chat. You are the viewer. You are the viewer. Even if you've viewed other people, you ain't got to have a loyalty to this channel. I am just a channel of billions. Okay. So simply you being here, hit the like button. If you want to watch for maybe 20, 30 minutes, that's your damn business, but you are the viewer. So I don't want to hear nothing about it was in such and such chat. Stop watching them. Only person you should be watching is me because they watching me. Excuse me, listening to me. So the only person you should be listening to is me. I'm the host. That's why I'm going at this other host. See, I don't be giving a damn who in their chat and what they be saying. They the viewer. They can do what they want. But this host right here, she said this bullshit right here. Oh, I'm rich. Hold on, I'm rich. Major shout out to you, Free. Thank you so much for fulfilling my goal. She said, I knew it. And I'm probably make me some shirts. I'm gonna put I nude it with a big red crayon in the background. And that way when people ask you, you'll have a funny story to tell. Let's get into it, shall we? Uh-oh. I ain't even got my damn volume turned up good.
Which y'all know who that is, the weak one, is because I just didn't like the lies. But like I said on my community board today, I'm gonna try my very, very best to just, continue to do real content and leave that alone, okay? Because the ultimate goal is for us to get away from them. Totally, you know? However, I am gonna do something. I do want to do this. I started it today. Those that are dragging Brianna and being obsessed over her life, I am going to start posting their information because I want more people to hear what they are saying about this young lady and why. So every time they go live or make a video and speak down on Bree for the smallest things, like i.e. today, Harmony spoke on Brianna saying that she doesn't need a support team because she's 33 years old and that she should take care of her own 6 kids because she's grown. And she also said that she shouldn't be trying to co-parent with her baby daddy because her kids are teenagers or of age to speak to their daddy on their own. So therefore, they shouldn't be trying to co-parent, right? So because of that, all the stupid shit that they say out of their mouth, I'm going to record it.
Now, I played that clip because that is a very important clip to me out of a 4-hour live. Like I said, this energy vampire goes live during witching hours for a reason. No wife in their right mind would be on live during witching hours, the hours where negativity and wickedness brew. Okay. If you up during that time, you probably putting spells on people and shaking dolls and shit. And the reason is because the wicked don't rest. Everybody knows that. The wicked can't even sleep. I mean, peaceful people and people in peaceful relationships, they tend to go to sleep. They tend to go to bed. See, when I get up to get my children ready for school, I know I can count on riding my hoverboard over there on your street And I know that there's a red circle around your damn profile picture, and I clicks it naturally because this is TV. I can watch whatever I want. And when I watch it, I then say, look at this baby here. She can't even be on damn live and act right. This is, I ain't never seen nobody use their 2:30 to 6:30 in the morning. They should be counting sheep and stroking and rubbing on that long and strong like how I do. I be in there counting sheep and rubbing on stuff ain't got no business. And that's because there's peace when I go to sleep. But these people that come out here and say they can teach you how to move different, how to live and do right, look at what they do. See, don't be following what people say out their mouth. You have to look at what they do. Now, that baby said, that baby, and the reason I say that baby, because she act like a baby. So that's how I address her, you know, respectfully, disrespectfully, however you want to say. That baby sat over there and said they want to move away from what they deem negative and disgusting and repetitive and rhetorical and all of the other things you want to insert in that area. They want to move away, right? But before she does that, she says she wants to record and snap anytime somebody feels like they need to come out here and speak on an influencer, heavy quotations, that literally puts their life on display. So she is basically stating, I should have control of your remote control. I should be able to control what you say off of what you saw. I'm bigger, I'm older, and I should be able to control the narrative. And when I cannot control the narrative, I am going to bully you and I am going to dox you and I am going to record every little thing. Well, guess what? Hypocritical thinker. I was thinking the same thing. You won't believe this silly little idea that I had, right? I was like, oh my God, her and I think alike. I was thinking of doing the same thing. I wanted to come out here and clock an old wicked ass witch of the West every time she lie, every time that baby lie and say and twist and do. I have recording after recording after recording and screenshot after screenshot of every nasty time you done lied and did something you ain't got no business. So I was like, well, dang, girl, if you doing that off of Brianna, no tea, no shade, then why the fuck you was over there talking about the truth at 2:30, 3:30 in the morning when you should be rubbing on your own long and strong? See, you ain't had no goddamn business over there at no 2 and 3:30 in the damn morning talking about another lady man. Let's get into it, cut back. But when I turn messy, it ain't for that long. I don't need 3 years. That was the difference between you and I. That's that difference between October and November. You said you was going to do that for the next 3 years. And then you apologize to your viewers that they had to deal with you doing that for the next 3 years. Baby, listen, Brina don't need 3 years. Okay. Brina just need a few minutes. Brina need a few minutes. Now let's get into it, shall we? You had the nerve, that baby, that hypocritical baby over there, she had the damn nerve to say that people are out here tearing down young women. And I think for me, I'm getting tired of repeating how you do this on a daily basis. I clock it all the time. I probably shouldn't the way I do, but I do. And so I scrub through your life because, usually when I come in here at the end, you ready to go to bed. Now your mustache ready to go to bed after you done been up all during witching hours, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because you ain't got no sense of time. I don't know why you go into a damn time travel, and when you go into that damn podcast room, it's almost like you don't know where you at. I don't like that because when I get my stuff, I want to know where I'm at. I want to know that I'm aware of my husband and what he got going on. That baby could have been upstairs choking on a damn piece of Oreo because that baby, he say he working out, but baby, we see different. I told you, don't go by what people say, go by what you see. Now we see that baby eat real good and healthy, and you should be up there making sure your baby can sleep. Okay, I don't like that. What if something happened while he's sleeping, he coughing in his sleep or something, God forbid, and you downstairs talking about another man and what he doing with his lady? Let's get into it, because baby, I don't give a damn and don't. Now, this what she said on live in regards to Robert the Motion, Robert the real motion, Robert the legendary motion. Because let me tell you something, they will swear up and down Brianna is the motion, but I promise you she is not. Because anytime you spend 4 hours on live, 10% of that live is you lying, saying that you're going to do better. And I don't know, you guys. I don't want to do this anymore. We need to get away from TT and Cabbage and all these people. We need to leave these people alone. They're so disgusting. Ain't that how you said when you first started off? When you sweeten them up? Because if I'm not mistaken, this what your black ass just said this morning.
He shows where she's actually scrubbing the damn nail polish up, so I don't get that. I don't get that, but it looks like she got on her daughter's outfit. Or maybe that is her daughter. Is that her daughter right there? I think that's her daughter because she definitely got on the 7-year-old outfit. How old is the daughter? Is she 7 or 12? Hell, I don't know. But they wearing matching outfits, it looked like. Damn, my daughter looked just like her, though, actually, but she definitely got on a medium. But she can take her shoes off in the house, though. Her shoes are dirty. Anyway, I digress. Take them dirty-ass shoes off in the apartment, girl. The apartment ain't that damn big. Take your shoes off at the door, girl. Anyway,
Why the hell, ma'am, was you up 5 o'clock this morning worrying about why a mirror cleaned some damn nail polish off of her man's couch? Let's go to it, shall we? Because, see, I don't want to put her on here. I want to put what matters on here. Oh, baby, it's always anyway, because she tried to make it seem like she ain't really that bothered by it, but she was real bothered by a mirror, pretty beautiful ass self, doing what any other woman would do. My man would probably say the same thing if he was a social media dude. He would probably be trying to tell them, I know how to do a lot of stuff he don't know how to do. I mean, that's where you partner in. Okay, let's pull it up. Because I just want y'all to see how that baby like picking on folks, especially younger women. Same younger women that she claims she out here trying to protect, baby. That baby full of shit. In a way, period poo. Wish a mother would have something to say about what I said it. Now, y'all see this. Y'all see Robert the Motion, because that's what he should change his name to. Robert the Motion. Robert the Motion, minding his business 14 hours ago. He on I Record Everything, and he tagged the LaTruth and the Mirror Show. Now, do it say the LaTruth, a Mirror, and Hypocritical Thinker Show? It just say two people, don't it? It just say LaTruth and his beautiful ass lady. Now, while he's minding his business, I read this and I overstood what he was saying. Because he a Gemini, That's how evil twin. Now, he said, I ain't even gonna lie. My grandbaby had put nail polish on my white table, and I was over there going crazy trying to clean it. I'm using straight muscle and glass cleaner like I'm about to win a battle and still couldn't get it up. Whole time, my woman came through, calm like it's nothing, wipes it down, and got the table looking brand new with a little star emoji. I'm like, hold up, what you use? She said nail polish remover, probably said it so sweet in her little voice because she knew it was nail polish. He got the shaking my head emoji. Meanwhile, I'm over here fighting for my life for no reason. And I can just envision this damn black man over there trying to scrub some off his furniture, panicking because you see it's white and clean. You know he keep his stuff clean. He said, lesson learned. Know what you're dealing with before you start going hard. Now, put in the comments if you overstood what Robert the Motion was saying, because what he said was point blank, period. There is nothing negative that you can pull from what he said. And shout out to everybody joining in. I do apologize. I just didn't want to get off track. But hello to all of you beauties and gentlemen in the building. Please hit the like button. Now, this was not only just a cute, little sporadic moment that he wanted to share with his audience, but he also gave a gem at the end because there's a learning lesson in everything that you do. Notice he stated he saw a stain that came from baby girl. Baby girl get into stuff. But when he saw the stain, he didn't analyze what was going on with the stain. He just immediately said, cleaner, clean it, get it off. He didn't realize that what he was dealing with was a little more hard to come up. It's not something that you can just take a paper towel and wipe it up. You might have to analyze what it is to get the right cleaner. And in order for him to get satisfaction of cleaning it, he went to somebody that knew, which was his partner, his lady. And he acknowledged her and said, my woman came, and she knew what time it was. Now, at the end, when he gave, know what you're dealing with before you start going hard, If you don't understand that, if you don't know what that means, it sounds like a hit dog hollered this morning. I think that's what it is. A hit dog hollered this morning and felt some type of way about this line. This line bothered them. They couldn't figure it out. What the hell is he talking about? Why would he throw that? You got some of her viewers, they may have said, oh, she was talking about, he was throwing shade at his daughter. He was throwing shade at Brianna. He was throwing shade. They wanted to find the most negative thing to say about something so simple, something that applies to anything you got going on. I'm not just going to go out there and fertilize a plant with just any old fertilizer. I'm going to see what type of plant I'm dealing with and then go to the store to get the correct thing to use. People that see nail polish might think it's just a regular marker stain. It's not. You might need Gooby Gone or acetone in order to get it up, something a little more stronger. When you clean in glass, yes, you use a window cleaner or a Windex. Everybody's familiar with that. You wouldn't clean your stove with Windex. You would clean your stove with oven cleaner. So imagine somebody going so hard at something they don't even know what they're tackling. And then when they finally realize what it was, they're like, oh, all this time I could have just did this. Yeah, stupid. So for a man to point that out, that was actually pretty sweet. But y'all know that witch over there. That hypocritical thinker. She just had an issue with Amira wearing her outfit and minding her business. Minding her business. This baby minding her business. Cleaning a little stain. Look what all she got. Cleaning a little stain off of a nice area. Nothing is out of place. It ain't no dirty diapers or nothing like that. What can you say about this picture? But no. That demon was up witching hours over there talking about she got on her daughter's clothes. Her shoes are so dirty. Girl, that apartment not even that big. Why you got on those shoes? Take them shoes off, girl. Again, energy vampire. Attacking a young woman for absolutely no damn reason. Now, I played for the people where you said you have a problem with people doing this. You have a problem with people being a hypocrite. Guess what? I do too. The only difference is when I call out a hypocrite, I'm usually right. Now, let me point out something that Amira said before I move forward. Let me point out something that Amira said here. Because this woman, I really adore how soft she is naturally. She don't bother no damn. That baby don't bother nobody. Okay, hold on. Let me get to her real quick. Cause I be missing her. Hold on, y'all. Now I gotta. Why they won't just let me type her little name in right here? Dang. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, there she go. Damn, they should have just pulled her up first. And then she go with her pretty self. Period, boo. Where she at? So I can show y'all, this lady right here, because she ain't but what, 31, 32 years old, and she got women in their 50s worried about what the hell she got going on and how she help her man. So let me show you later over there up all 2, 3 o'clock in the damn morning. Let me show y'all what she talking about. Free said, come on now, Sabrina, you talk. I'm just trying to, I ain't trying to judge nobody. I just want to, we gonna stop this today.
I really like minding my business. You'll never have to worry about me giving out unsolicited advice, because what you're doing over there has nothing to do with what I'm doing over here. Additionally, it's none of my business. What I don't like, what I do like, what I feel, what I don't feel, what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. How dare I go out my way just to tell you my opinion of you? In fact, I try my best not to even have an opinion of you. Why? Because I love to mind my business.
We're going to run it one more time.
I really like minding my business. You'll never have to worry about me giving out unsolicited advice, because what you're doing over there has nothing to do with what I'm doing over here. Additionally, it's none of my business. What I don't like, what I do like, what I feel, what I don't feel, what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. How dare I go out my way just to tell you my opinion of you? In fact, I try my best not to even have an opinion of you. Why? Because I love to mind my business.
And we love that for you, girl. At 31, 32 years old, she's smart enough to know that peaceful people in peaceful relationships are asleep during witching hours and they not worried about what the bottom of your shoes look like in a home that you live in, especially when they claim to live in a mansion. They're not going to really care. And I think that's where this hypocritical thinker is missing the point. You cannot stop people from speaking on something that is public, true. But for someone that claims that they stand up for younger women and protect them, you're doing an awful job of making your words match your actions. Because I highly doubt that Amira, her name's so pretty, that Amira was up thinking about you at 2 to 6 in the morning. And I love what she said when she stated, I'm at such a level of peace that I don't even go out my way to make sure I have an opinion of you. What you do over there has nothing to do with me over here. And she was right. How she cleaned nail polish off her man's stuff has nothing to do with you. Yet, you claim people need to come out here and utilize Brianna for content. How so? If you up in the middle of the crack of dawn, speaking on a man you've never dated, speaking on a man you've never been with, speaking on his lady who you'll probably never meet. Does it bother you that she can wear a crop top and you cannot? Does it bother you that her cute little Gucci pajama set sits effortlessly on her body? Does it bother you that you had to go shoot that stomach up now to get half the size of she? I'm just trying to make sure I understand. I just apply the same logic that you come out here and say, but you're not doing. Now, you say people out here talking about shorty feet, shorty smell, shorty sitting on pots. No, that's not correct. The people are speaking on how you and others betrayed this young woman, so much so that we know this information. So you can't flip flop, manipulate, twist, gaslight, nothing over here. People can only speak on what y'all thought was tea to speak amongst each other. That has nothing to do with the people you want to keep grouped up as a Robert supporter, as a little. Trust me, I see the division that you're trying to cause a mile away. Unnecessary. You just want a reason for people to come back out here and talk more trash. I'm going to give you what you're looking for. Other people might not entertain you, but I like entertaining you. I like doing this. I do, whether I get money or not. Because for the teachable moment, that is where I reap the benefit. That nobody else grows older and decides to do what it is you're doing and then twist it for a narrative. I definitely want my young black women to be more like Amira. I want them to come out here and not be so worried about what the next person's doing, how their shoes look on the bottom of their flow, and how she cleaned it up, and this and this and this. Let me show y'all a little bit further what I mean. Because she didn't just want to give an opinion on this person. Mind you, she didn't have Bree pulled up. I didn't see Bree pulled up in 4 hours. It was all about Robert, the motion. Go give him a follow, a subscribe, and a like. Because he is the motion. I would know. I used to troll him. And the reason I trolled him is because I got clout from it. Layla Truth. Okay. Now let me show y'all what the baby here see. Because I get tired of the baby line.
Oh, I thought, is she wearing her daughter outfit? That's her? I don't think she know her size. Oh, poor Ting Ting. She ain't probably bought no clothes in a long time. I think he's talking about his daughter.
She said, "Aw, is she wearing her daughter's outfit? Is that her daughter's clothes? Poor thing. She doesn't even know her size." Interesting. Let's dive into that just a little bit, shall we? The last I checked, Amira is, again, 31, 32 years old. This woman is 53 going on 100. Now, if nobody else put the math together, I would say they're in two completely different generational time frames. One may be more comfortable being able to show off a natural body, a natural flat stomach, toned body, beautiful face, long, beautiful hair. She has no problem with that because she's living in her own skin. That's typically what peaceful women do. They live in their own skin. Now, what I got from that was, ew, look at her. Look at how she dressed. Ooh, I can't wear nothing like that. Look at her. That must be her daughter clothes. Now, I've never heard this hypocritical thinker say that very fact about Brianna. As many times as you probably could have said that, child. You probably could have said that a few times. You decided to say that against the mirror. Again, somebody that's not really public with their life. Remember, I mentioned in the past live, when people do these types of things and attack people for that, it's because they only have a certain amount of information. So when they don't know your business, they tend to come out here and they'll make it up. They'll make it up because they need the content, and they just need to run with something. And that's exactly what she did. Versus her actually thinking, this is an adult outfit. Our generation clothes come with crop tops, bra tops, little cute little shorts that we can wear now, biker shorts. Yeah, not everything came back. We were just talking to Miss Lasonda earlier about how clothes change and come back and change and come back. Not the lady that was at the Freaknik with that ugly ass gothic outfit on, talking about a woman in a damn Gucci pajama set. Why don't you go get you your own Gucci pajama set? Damn. Then you ain't got to worry about it. Then you can see what your little stomach look like in the Gucci set. I mean, you didn't got to did like 300 times. Didn't you go get a damn tummy tuck and then you went back to looking like a Lego and then you started, anyway. Where my where is that? You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be clocking too much tea. I be clocking that tea, baby. I clocks it. And I don't mean to. It just come out that way because it's facts. You done went and got your tummy did a few times. So you need to mind your business, okay? Ain't nobody out here bothering you. All we said was that, you look like a little bobblehead. Now that you lost too much weight for your size now. Women your age look better when they look healthy. We ain't saying you don't look healthy. We just, it don't look normal. But we just saying, you should be minding your 53-year-old something ass business, okay? Because what a 30-something-year-old doing is not your business. She is not your daughter. She is definitely not dating your son. Woo, child, thank the Lord. She ain't dating none of your children. She not even friends with your daughter. She ain't none of that. Mind your business while you out here telling other people to mind their business. Because see, when you do that, I'm just gonna go and purposely break up my crayons so I can come out here and cut up and gaslight the people and tell them I don't have crayons. That's what I'm gonna do. Because we tired of it. It makes absolutely no sense. Now, if you were one of those people that actually did what you wanted to do on your channel and you didn't try to force and tell other people what to do, I probably wouldn't bother you. I would probably talk about you behind your back and be like, you seen what that lady said? Because I'm the viewer. I can do that. But see, I have to now, as the host, come out here and bust your bubble and, remind you who you are so that you can get it together. Women your age tend to come out with a teachable persona. They tend to want to show the younger something that, maybe happened negative and how they was able to turn it into a positive. That way the younger can grow up and, be a little different. There's ways that you win in that aspect. When you talk about your marriage and your children was born in marriage and stuff. Listen, I ain't no hater. I will give kudos where they're due. But a woman like your age who purposely cut off all her hair wouldn't post a picture of you growing your hair back just to prove a point. Why do you care? Again, I clock it every time. You are in competition with the younger women that you see on this internet. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't have tried to clock some damn flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? That naturally turn a darker color after you wear them for a while. You just automatically assume that somebody's house was dirty or the house ain't that big. Look, everybody ain't trying to go into debt paying no $5,000 rent. That ain't everybody. Everybody don't, wish to be in debt. That's your damn business. Now, let me continue.
You think he's talking about? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You think he's throwing shade at his daughter? Lesson learned, know what you're dealing with before you start going hard. No, I don't think so. You think he's talking about Desharia? No, I don't think so. I don't think that was a jab. I think that he was trying to say he didn't know how to get up the polish, and he didn't give her full credit. He could have, but he doesn't know how to do that. Let's just keep it buck. He does not know how to do that. Let me take the same thing. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Now, how in the hell can you sit there and take an innocent post and say, he didn't give her full credit. He don't know how to do that. Did y'all not read what I read? You know what I'm saying? I read something very straightforward. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how you was even able to grab something negative. And then you said this part, which further lets me know you like to use the internet to gaslight and manipulate. I don't. Because see, all it took was for me to download that Chat GPT stuff. Well, I really don't have that. I have Gemini. I don't know if that's the same thing. But I put the same damn caption. And I said, analyze this. And he didn't say none of this stuff you claim your internet boyfriend said. Hold on.
Okay, let me let my little boyfriend read this for y'all. Okay, here we go. You're not wrong to catch that he started off giving her credit, but at the most important part, the lesson learned, he shifted it back to himself. Instead of saying something like, lesson learned, listen to your woman, she knew what she was doing. He said, lesson learned, know what you're dealing with before you go hard. See the difference? What he did made it about the situation problem. What he could have done made it about her intelligence and solution. So yeah, he could have given her clearer credit at the end and chose not to. That ending softens her contribution, keeps the spotlight on his experience, lesson, avoids fully uplifting her. It's subtle, but it matters, especially if you're looking at patterns.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. And we're going to shit on that and laugh. Where my baby? Oh, hypocritical thinker. Why didn't you tell the people what you typed into ChatGPT to get them to say that? See, you set your ChatGPT to always analyze things with a messy or shady thought process. And I thought that was so strange. Why don't you just want to clock shit as it is? You purposely, hold on, hold on.
And you know you do. And here's a clean, slightly shady take. See how some people
Look at what he said.
this for your audience, and you know you do. Especially if you're looking at patterns. If you want to spin this for your audience, and you know you do, and here's a clean
If you want to spin this for your audience, and you know you do. Now, I can't assume what you typed into ChatGPT to make them come out here and say he didn't acknowledge her. He didn't give all the praise to her. I just have one question. And if you show me or answer me, I'll leave you alone. I'm lying, but I'm just saying I'll fake leave you alone. Show me where your husband experienced something that you had to help him with, and he gave you credit, and I'm gonna bust your bubble. I need a Jeopardy noise. I wonder if I got a Jeopardy noise, because I could really use a Jeopardy doom 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 doom, because I'm pretty sure I'll be singing that same rhythm for weeks and weeks and weeks. Show me where your husband did it right. Don't use your ChatGPT boyfriend. No, you ain't married to ChatGPT, Bookie Butt. Come out here and show us where your husband did it correctly. Show us where your husband gave you all the credits. We want to see posts where he gave you all the credits. Okay, then I'll shut up. I don't know what the hell I be talking about. Period. You over there trying to clock somebody else in their relationship of how they're operating, how a man came out here and made such a sweet post, a lightweight post, a post where you can look at that and be like, yep, my husband would have did that wrong. Yep, something to make you relate. When you're posting on a Facebook's more personal. It's not like TV. There's people in his comments giving their experience or telling a funny, memory back when their husband messed up some more, when their husband. But what I'm trying to figure out is why you had to go to the point where you had to type it into Chat GPT, Bookie Bot. I want to know why you typed it into Chat GPT so you can make it look negative when that man clearly said, my woman. He didn't say the woman, a woman, black woman. He said my woman. The word my typically means of your possession, not that he's possessive, but of his possession. That is telling the world the woman that I'm with helped me solve something that I would have been struggling to get into. And so much so, I learned a lesson. I learned how to not go so hard for something unless I analyze what I'm dealing with. But see, that hit dog that, doing that witchery from 2 to 6 o'clock in the morning missed that, because if they had a peaceful relationship, they'd be able to relate to what a husband or a boyfriend was saying to their wife or their partner. But no, baby, no. See, Robert is the motion. And in order for you to get the likes and the views from Witching Hour, because, I don't know why your man don't like sleeping next to you in the middle of the night. I ain't trying to judge. I'm just saying I think that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I've been married this damn long. This man don't even like rubbing on your new stomach. Why is that? So I'm just saying, you not fooling me, Bookie Butt. And there's people in the views saying the same thing. damn right, Miss Chalet. It flew over that baby head. How do you miss that? Your whole wife of what, like almost 20 years? None of that made sense to you? None of that said, hell, my husband, hell, I had to. No, you had to come out here and try to ostracize this man. That's a good $10 word. You had to come out here and try to ostracize this man, but you can't show where your man gave you some credit. Show us one of those posts that he put up of you, giving you full credit of paying the rent and being the man and the head of the household. Show us where he's showing you praise so I can put it into Chat GPT and ostracize how your man didn't say it right. Because see, this is what you're teaching the younger generation. I am younger generation. So I'm just taking what you're putting out publicly. You know what I'm saying? You said this, you did this publicly. Now, before I hop up out of him, you had the nerve to go even deeper because you know Robert is the motion now. Now I think I left this in your natural ass voice because you know I ain't scared of you now. This for review. Hold on, let me read this because you know in case what's the name? Okay. When y'all are hearing these recordings, they are based off of me doing a review of another YouTuber. And due to the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use. That means I am allowed to utilize your content for criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And if you find that I have violated your Fair Use Act, you better take me to court because if you bother my content, we're going to have some fun. Now, back to what I was talking about. She said, oh my God, I didn't realize it's almost 2 p.m. here. And it is. Now, this man, Robert the Motion, has been moving on with his life. If you've been able to catch some of the stuff that he's posting on Facebook, I find them extremely positive, extremely relatable. I love the skits that him and Amira do because a lot of the stuff is, you know, some of what you go through in your relationship, or you can apply it to something you've seen before, right? But not in a negative way. It gets you to laugh and get you to have a good day, go on about your business. Everyone knows that his daughter is now there with him with her daughter, which is his granddaughter. And he's been having the time of his life. I've seen him smile and I've seen him laugh, but I've never seen him show all 100 teeth in his mouth as happy as he is to see that little beautiful girl interact with him. And that is probably some of the positive content we need out here in these streets. A father/grandfather literally just living his life, just trying to make the best of the one life he got. But now you got witches and demons up 2 to 6 in the damn morning, finding it funny that he's singing a church song with his own daughter. Now, hypocritical thinker, can you explain to us why you thought this was funny?
Man, ain't nobody getting no sleep in that damn house. Everybody up every 2 hours.
And really quick, I left this in her voice because the effect that I had was messing up her singing, and I didn't want it to do that. So, yeah, Bookie, but this is in your voice, and it is do something.
That baby loud as hell. Where are you? Girl, you supposed to be singing. Listen, stop playing. I'm not just really Oh my God. That baby got some good vocals. She loud as hell. I love this about Beyonce. Hey. Did she sing Listen? Oh my God. What the hell? Wait a minute, what? I love it, I love it, I love it inside, and I like when you mean. We don't have to get into what that says about me. Oh, shut baby, I love it. I love it, I love it, I tell you true. But first you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. I'm gonna last in the moon. Tell me that I'm perfect. What the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, what is this? What is going on? Yes. Thank you.
Ma'am. And you should be grateful now because I'm still showing you a little respect when I say ma'am. Okay. Take that into consideration before you start cussing me and crashing out, okay? Or you could just be smart and ignore me. Let me explain to you why I am telling the truth when I say you're an energy vampire and you feed on young women. And I am not going to say allegedly. I did not know. You know, as a daddy's girl, that touched me. I didn't need to listen to Desharia's video and break it down to a science of what I think a singer sounds like or what they don't sound like. You know what peaceful people look at when they see content like that? They see a father safe in his own place, a father able to house his daughter and his granddaughter. Okay. They see happiness, father and daughter who once had turmoil based off of the internet and their opinions, now able to enjoy each other's company. They're able to enjoy each other's voice and smiles. And yes, baby girl can make loud noises in the back. You know, babies tend to do that when they feel safe in the area that they're in. Babies they tend to be quiet and stare at you and look crazy when they feel something ain't right. But that baby knows she's safe. So much so she just run and scream and just cut the food all over the house like she's supposed to. Give him hell, Amiria, give him hell. But you, miserable, hypocritical thinker, why? Why did you decide to show your audience your disdain for an 18-year-old young lady who, again, is in what, 2 generations over from you? Let's keep in mind 18 versus 53. Why does it bother you so bad when young women come on here and show how they interact with their family? I think you need to take a deep dive into why it bothers you so bad when you see positive content. I didn't show nothing but positive content here, yet you had an issue with that. People called out negative content where a woman is only doing content with a baby daddy to make somebody mad. That's their opinion. But you, an 18-year-old, that was funny? What was funny about that? Are you trying to tear her down? Were you trying to give constructive criticism? Why did you think your opinion even mattered between daughter and father? Where's your father? Go get your father. Go sing songs with your dad. Why don't you show us videos of your baby daddy, ex-husband, singing with his daughter? Show us that. Let's see if we can pick it apart. You know, because that's the type of time I'm on. See, you need 3 years to do the type of stuff you do. I only need a few minutes. I needed, 52 minutes? I'm already done. Us younger women, I really want us to learn. Even though I'm messy now. I'm messy and I'm going to play it all and I don't give a damn. Okay. There's a lesson behind what I'm saying. People don't just come out here and just attack younger women over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Different young women, not just one, just multiple. But then there's one that they slick want to pretend to protect because that's the hand that fed them for the last going on 4 years. You know, smart people don't bite the hands that feed them. But the ones that do don't need to come out here and fake it. I mean, that's what you're doing. Didn't you tell people you wouldn't want your kids following behind this young lady that you now want to harass other people for another 3 years? I'm kind of glad you came out here and told people that. Evaluate your own actions, lady. Go and acknowledge where you fall short and where people, young people like me, can call it out. I tell you, it's embarrassing. You're not self-aware. I don't like that. Let me go through some of these comments before I get up out of here. I got 5 minutes if y'all want to talk to me. Please hit that like button. I really, really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Thank you so much, Free, for helping me reach my goal. I don't be needing all that other extra stuff, but it just be cute to put me one and see if y'all, fulfill my goals. So I be appreciating that. How you doing? Peaches is so many people. KG, beautiful. How you doing? She said that's all she do is gaslight. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that baby gaslight. That's why I wouldn't call it out if it wasn't so obvious. If she would have never said, I'm gonna come out here and do this for 3 years, I would have left her alone. I said, look how that baby over there acting. And then people, they come into her chat and you're the GOAT. You're the truth. No, the truth is the GOAT. The truth is the GOAT. He's the motion. He's who you've been stuck on for going on 4 years. You should be stuck on that long and strong in your house. You should not be worried about somebody else long and strong. That's all I'm saying. She said, Mira is younger than Stank Stank and has way more sense. No, seriously. Beautiful call out, Scorpio Stings. Way more sense. My baby said, I ain't even got to go out my way. You know what I'm saying? Now they over there going to say she was trying to shade you. She was trying to get her ass. She was trying to, she wasn't. She's just self-aware. Self-aware. He said she already set her AI tone and did. That's what I wanted to let people know. She didn't even realize when she played that the AI agreed and said, yeah. So when they said, yeah, so that let me know that they were agreeing to whatever she put to make them come out with that narrative. And what was the reason? You came out here to push a negative narrative about nail polish? Like, lady, now you got to stop. You got to stop. That's why I be doing this to you. That's why I be doing this to you, for real. Nobody else down really, I'm going to do it because I don't give a damn. She said she tells him how to think, therefore he knows how she wants him to respond. Look at what he said. If you want me to put a negative spin on it. And you know you do. I said, oh, he talked to her like that. Oh. You probably shouldn't have let us hear that part. Yeah, that was too much information. Let me see. We got Diaz, all of y'all beauties in the building. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Miss Lakeisha, she said, I sing to my son 24/7. Yes, I sing to my kids all the time. And I sing to y'all here when I make content. We just like to sing. I ain't looking for nobody to be like, she could sing or she can't sing. If that's their opinion, that's their opinion. But if I'm 18 years old, I don't expect a 53-year-old woman to be on her live laughing. I don't know. Child. Okay. How she said, anyway. She said Nate is a miserable person and misery loves company. Exactly. Especially when she's pulling people from their sleep during witching hours. That's so good for them. It's good for them. Good for them. Oh, y'all was throwing super chats too. Okay, damn. Y'all give money even in between 3 and 6. Y'all supposed to be up praying, child. She said she's a demon. She is. She has very demonic traits. Very. And I'm going to break down the psychological behind why a person her age does the things that they do. I'm going to do it on another live. I don't have enough time here. I have to leave literally in 2 minutes. She said that was so sad. She's so evil. Yes. Not, you know what? As a mom and as a grandmother, I'm not a mom. I'm not a grandmother, but for her as a mother and as a grandmother, you don't see that this young lady left a tumultuous situation where she was, and her father was able to bring her somewhere where she can be safe and sound and not have to worry about the craziness. So much so that now she can use her voice. She can sing. No matter, we don't know if she had just woke up or what have you. However it sounded to you, that wasn't the point. The point was looking at a father and a daughter literally enjoy each other's company. That's all it was. That's all you should have took from that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody judging you for why your baby gotta walk around at that school and she ain't got no car. Why you don't want us to say nothing about that? If your husband was so loving, I'm pretty sure his daughter got a car. See, I'm being messy and I'm in grown folk business. Let me stop saying that, but I'm just saying the truth. I bet you his daughter got a car. Why your daughter ain't got no car over there in Maryland, Massachusetts, where she at? Why you send that baby all the way up there where that snow at? And that baby ain't got no car. She got to wait outside at the bus station. You see how stupid that is for me to be in your business about your child when that's not my business. But see, if I clock it, you'll be mad. Naturally, baby. Period, poo. Let me see. Oh, hell. Bro, stop coming in here and put me in trouble, man. I ain't even did that, man. Damn. She said, child, if you don't unblock my door. See, I'm going to do right. Nah, see, you should have been in here first. You should have been one of the top 10 people in here so I can, keep you in the momentum. You know what I'm saying? I be forgetting. My ADHD don't be letting me remember. She said, I really don't understand her husband. I do. It's called a roommate. It's called when you are content and complacent. You tend to just accept. Ain't that what she say to other women? Oh, they just accept anything. They're weak. They're weak. Why that baby be letting you come on here and act up the way you do, Miss Peaceful, in a loving relationship? You just love. He's never done this and he's never done that. Yeah, and he's never defended you against men on the internet, and he's never shown up to all of your transgressions for court. And we've never seen him uplift you in a Facebook post or anything like that. Show me now. Miss, I never had this happen, never had that happen. Sure, I want to see. Tired of you talking about all this bullshit. You ain't showed us nothing. Tired of looking at these old ass pictures from 2007, 8, 9, and 10. When that man looking like something. Show us now. Okay, you so quick to show us that you can grow your hair. Why you ain't so quick to show us you can go to sleep for a whole night? Why you ain't? Why you? God damn it! Where my thing at? I play that for a reason. You be missing it. But listen, that's my time. I am your host, Sabrina Says It All, where there is full mic check, no static. I'm going to bring you the real. We ain't even got to go through the hoopla and do the extra because y'all know how I do. When I start clocking it, baby, I can back up what the hell I clock every time. So that's all you're going to get from me over here. Shout out to everybody that participated in the chat, my viewers. I appreciate all of y'all. Hit that like button. Now, you ain't special. Thank y'all so much. She said, I was in here. Your ass just couldn't see me. Nah, see, look, what happened was, so, and then I was talking, and then when I started talking, and then I had played, and I'm not a good liar, but I was trying. I did try to lie. Okay. It didn't work. She said, I'm not done with you, miss. Now you done with me. You look, I'm over here talking big trash. This is my microphone. Hell. I hope all of y'all are having such a good day. Listen, I will be back. Like I said, I will be doing the psychological breakdown. I have very great notes, very great receipts to play in between these notes so that y'all can follow along and see what I got going on. Hey, I love all of y'all. Stay true to yourselves. Be well. Be you. And be good to other folks and learn to go to fucking bed between 2 and 6 o'clock in the damn morning. Okay. Now let me leave and be messy real quick. Cause who? And I'm gonna play this at the end because it'll be easy for me to remove it. But what we talking about?
That's fire.
Yeah, man. Time don't wait on nobody. Timing is everything. Shit, I can't wait.
I can't wait to pop my shit on a bitch. Pop my collar on these niggas like this. I can't wait to pop my shit on a bitch. Pop my collar on these niggas like this. I can't wait. Show up, show out. I can't wait. Pop up, pop out. I can't wait to pop my shit. I can't wait to pop my shit.
Sitting back watching these sucker MCs, scrolling through YouTube, smoking my trees. Slice your wrist, twice the wrist. Nice with this, precise with this. Time is money. Captivated, immaculated, infatuated. When I step in, bitch niggas evacuated. Calculated my plate, it adds up. My homies in the building, tell them niggas bag up. Pull up in your city to run the bag up. Bust a couple corners, then throw my flag up. Took a couple pictures with bitches to tag us. Tell your nigga we good unless he wants some bad luck. But anyway, we dipping right back in the tour bus. I took 2 from him and 1 from you, now that makes 4 of us. Time is ticking, I'm big stepping and boot kicking. Death row red carpet wrapped in a blue ribbon. Sophisticated, twisted made it, this is the greatest. Kiss the latest, ride off like an alpha mega. Small fries, the Big Mac is back. Water, quarter pound of cheese. Nickel, please.
I can't wait to pop my shit on a bitch. Pop my collar on these niggas like this. I can't wait to pop my shit on a bitch. Pop my collar on these niggas like this. I can't wait. Show up, show out. I can't wait. Pop up, pop out. I can't wait to pop my shit. I can't wait to pop my shit.
Yeah, nigga feel the